Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Right outside. That shot off. Here's Simpson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Right outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morgan. It's good from the top of the key.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's the three. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
For 3. Right with the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
A 3 off the inbound. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Pass to Simpson. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Misses the layup. Back to right. Here's Morgan. Right outside. Pass to Morgan. Another shot. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Oh, deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Puts one up from 19. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Wright.
Come on, coming, boy, coming. Switch.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Simpson. Yet to see a basket. That one drops for him.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Wright.
Get there.
Clock at 4. Pass to Morgan. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. Here's Simpson. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Right with the bucket.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Morgan. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
To the paint. Here's Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got 6 points.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Out left to the wing. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Puts up a 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. No good on the 3. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
.119 left in the first quarter. Here's Simpson. Banked it in off the glass. Now Wright. He has 6. To the inside. No good with a layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter. Picked it. Here's Morgan. Can't connect from short range.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And he drives in. They get it back. Second chance shot. From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. With 1 on the clock. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Farrell. No good with the triple. Here's Simpson. Blocked. Here's Azubuike. And the layup is good off the glass. Here's Simpson. Pulls up on the wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Stevens' shot is off. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Simpson. Down low to halt the run. And the layup is up and in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And that one no good to start off the night. Pass to Stevens. To the middle. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Farrell. No points so far. And he comes up with a bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. We've got a close game here in Portland. Oh, sweet move. It's hauled in by Simpson. To the paint. Here's Stevens. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Azubuike. The shot comes out. To the right side. Simpson no good. Here's Azubuike. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Simpson. Inside. It's stolen. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. To the inside. Stevens. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. The home team calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Makoka. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Makoka's gotten his first basket of the night. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Picked his pocket. Out to the right wing. Shot from the top of the key. Morgan with the rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Right with the bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
From the wing. That one's wide left. We've got 1:48 left to play in the half. Stevens with a rebound. And he makes it.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Kept alive. Pass to right. Spins. The steal. On the break. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Pass to Morgan. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Stevens. Morgan with the rebound. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
The shot no good. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's Wright. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his third free throw of the game. Here's Makoka. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Right with the ball. Goes up at the elbow. And he can't get that one. Here's Makoka. Out to the wing. Down low. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Over to the wing. Fires for three. Makoka with a rebound. Inside. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he drops the first. So he gets them both. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. To the middle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Makoka's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
To the left wing. The three is up. Fires in the triple.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. To the paint. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
No good from outside. Right up top. Releases. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Simpson. He's got 5. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Now here's Wright. He's got 14. Driving in to the middle. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Pass to Simpson. 5 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Wright. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he makes a first. And so he hits both. Can't get it to drop. Now Wright. 16 points for him. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Simpson. 5 points in the game. To the wing, right side.
Watch the screen.
Launches a 3. That one is off. Drops in the layup for 2.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Pass to Makoka. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw no good. He's off on the second. And there's the drive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Over to the left wing. Off target at the rim.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And they're on the break. Shot's good by Simpson.
And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Wright. Comes up empty down low. Here's Simpson. He has 7. Pass to Makoka. Shot clock at 5. No good from the wing. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Simpson. Right wing. There's the 3. He got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full. Hustling and still working hard out there.
Pass to Wright. .23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage. Looking to end the run. So both teams changing it up here. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Farrell. Takes a three. Buries it from three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, and there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Simpson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Here's Farrell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Simpson. It's not going to go for him.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And it's Morgan missing.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Stevens. Oh, he picked him clean. And here they come. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Farrell. Tries the spin move. Here's Morgan. Three-pointer, no good.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's Stevens.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Stevens. Down low. Here's the floater. And the layup is good.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Farrell. That's tipped. Here's Stevens. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Morgan. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Can't cash it in from close range.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Simpson. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To get back on track. That shot missing. To the paint. Nice shot by Stevens.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
He shoots. And it goes straight through with a swish.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts. They set the pick. On target from range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Out to the right wing. From the arc. No luck on that one. Pass to Farrell. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Here's Simpson. From the high post. And he can't jam it through.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
For 3. Stevens with a rebound. On the take. Goes back up. Pass to Simpson. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside. Here we go. Here's Stevens. Uses the glass on the layup. Stevens has got 4 points this quarter.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
A minute 22 left in the 4th quarter. Blocked. They retain possession. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Inside. Lets it go from the wing. The shot off that time.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. All alone. And that's good for 2. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's off on the first. And no luck that time either. Here's Farrell. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong